William Hill sponsors Joshua vs Parker live on Sky Sports Box Office.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. Who's excited about AJ and Parker? Principality Saturday night, 78,000. We got some of the main people up on stage now just to have a word with, just to feel what's happening, especially in Team Parker. I'm going to start with promoter David Higgins. David. Soak it in, David.
Thank you.
David. Playing the villain, you won't mind that at all. Tell this wonderful crowd here in Cardiff why your man Joseph Parker is going to wreck British dreams on Saturday night.
Look, I think both fighters have earned massive respect. Look, the talk is done. You know, we did say some things to put this fight together, but here's an honest assessment. In Anthony Joshua, I think he's got a height advantage. I think he has probably a weight advantage, maybe a touch more power. He's earned an Olympic gold. He's turned his life around. We do respect him. However, I think a lot of you guys are overlooking Joseph Parker's clear, factual advantages. Let's go through them. Parker's never been down. Not as a kid, not in the gym, not as an amateur, and not as a professional. Joseph Parker has never been down in his life. It's true. It's true. Can't handle the truth. Second, he's faster. He's quicker. And he's got better movement and mentally tougher. So, it's a great fight. It's a close fight, and probably the greatest fight of the year. So we appreciate all the fans who support on both sides, and to anyone who's thinking of coming or buying the pay-per-view, you'd be silly to miss it, because it's going to be explosive. The first time two unbeaten heavyweight world champions have met, I think, since Mike Tyson, perhaps in the 1980s, to unify. So it's a massive occasion.
Let's move to the other side. Promoter Eddie Hearn. Well, that's different to Wembley.
It's a lot better. It's a lot better. Just a very one serious thing before we get on to Parker and Mr. Higgins. As you know, everybody who's in here today, we have over 4,000 people in here today. Everybody paid £1 to get in. Unfortunately, just under a month ago, a young fighter, Scott Westgarth, lost his life. The pound that you paid today will go to the family of Scott Westgarth. It's over £4,000. We'll top that up to £10,000 from the Matchroom Boxing Foundation. Thank you, and God bless Scott Westgarth. Now, this is a massive fight, and I know you guys give my esteemed colleague a little bit of stick. He's actually a good guy, but you may not see that yet. But if anyone knows of any jobs going on Monday, you know.
I challenge Eddie. Joseph Parker wins. Never wear that turtleneck again. Never. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you've done it, Dave.
Disgusting.
Dave, you've done it. High five. Hey, well done, mate.
Yeah, he got me. He's quick. He's quick.
On a serious note, this is a brilliant fight between two undefeated heavyweights. For me, you guys are going to get a real shock, you media down here, when you see, I don't like to jinx it, that little number rack up on the scales when AJ gets on the scales shortly. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, what's happened to British boxing over the last 4 or 5 years has been incredible. This is the 11th month period, the third stadium fight for Anthony Joshua. 90,000, 80,000, 80,000. I know I get a few boos and a few cheers, but honestly, I can't thank you enough for the support for British boxing and for Anthony Joshua. Let's go at it on Saturday night. Let's have a party, and let's see Anthony Joshua add another belt to the collection on the way to the Undisputed World Championship. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl the Cobra for Arch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Carl, you're calling the fight at ringside, and I'm sure, like everybody out there, you cannot wait to see the first unification of its sort, 2 world heavyweight champions on British soil. It's what we've all wanted.
Well, I think I'll echo what Eddie Hearn said, the state of British boxing at the minute, and it's always led by the heavyweights. Heavyweight boxing is almost a different sport to every other weight division. And with AJ and what he's doing, the stadium fights, but now we've got Parker, Joseph Parker, undefeated. He's coming here to take the belts. If you listen to him and you look at how he's conducting himself, his body language, there's nothing in his eyes that tells me that he doesn't believe in himself. This guy believes in himself. He's a big lump. He can punch hard, and he's never been beat. So the fans are in for a real treat. I'm just really excited. I cannot wait for this fight to happen. As soon as they've been on the scales, that's the last job they've got to do before that first bell goes.
What are you expecting on the scales? Both to come in lighter, both to come in for sharp speed, for foot movement? Do you think it's going to be about that tomorrow night?
I think Parker will come in as he usually does, maybe slightly lighter, but there's word around the campfire that Anthony Joshua is coming in quite light, and that should give him the speed and the longevity which he may need.
One quick line from Johnny Nelson. Johnny. You get the cheers this time. How do you see it going?
I think this is an interesting fight. If AJ doesn't touch Parker early, it could be an early night. But I'm thinking this is a long-distance fight. Parker looks in brilliant condition. He's come here looking fresh, on point. He looks slimmer from the last time he went. When we did the gloves are off, I thought Parker wouldn't last that long. But now Parker's coming very, very confident. He's trained really, really hard. He's probably looked at the Takam fight and looked at Anthony Joshua and thought he looked a little flat mid to late round before the fight was stopped. So he's hoping to drag it into the mid to late rounds. Trust me, the longer this fight goes, the more it suits Carlos Takam, but the more it suits Joseph Parker. But the problem is this: the second Anthony Joshua hits this man on the chin, he's never been down before, he's going to be taken into a new world where he thinks, I've never been there before, because none of his opponents are anything like Anthony Joshua. He's got a height of 6'6", a reach of 82 inches plus. Parker has to try and push Anthony Joshua back and get inside his reach. It's going to be a tough ask, but I think it's going to be an entertaining fight for everybody involved.
Johnny Nelson, Carl Froch, Eddie Hearn and David Higgins. Guys, enjoy it. Have a great time at the weigh-in and ahead of Saturday night's big fight.
Thank you, Adam. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good afternoon. Welcome to the Motor Point Arena here in Cardiff, Wales. Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing in association with Dugo Events is proud to bring you Joshua Parker. Unification for the IBF, WBA Super, WBO and IBO Heavyweight Championship of the World. It's at the Principality Stadium, Cardiff, tomorrow evening. It's live on Sky Sports box office across the USA on Showtime and syndicated around the world. We're grateful as always to our sponsors William Hill, Manuka Doctor, StubHub and JD Sports, and conducting the weigh-in on the stage from the British Boxing Board of Control, Mr. Ron Pavitt, Kevin Fulthorpe and Jeff Williams. Right, let's get the first boxers onto the scales, ladies and gentlemen. 6 3-minute rounds in the super middleweight division. Please welcome from Aberdare, Wales, Morgan Jones.
She come and keep.
So ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Jones coming to the scales, undefeated, 12-0, 5 inside the distance. Former Commonwealth, WBO European and WBA Continental Champion. 11 stone, 13 pounds and 6 ounces for Morgan Jones. And now please welcome all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, Iron Mossy Oimatangi.
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down, hold your mans down. Who told you come around? It's that trap sound. Designer, clothes, fashion, shows, trap, house, made it, gold. Control the bag now, no need to brag now. Hey, put the mask down, we living fast now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Mossy Oimatangi Jr. coming to the scales, 12 contests, 9 wins, 5 inside the distance, only 1 defeat and 2 draws.
In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
11 stones, 12 pounds, 6 ounces. Mossy Oimatangi. So if I could ask both boxers please to join me at the front for the official photos.
Yeah, I'm betting I don't got a debt. You crawl for you brawl, you can ball every week. All my dogs on the wall, we gon' ball when you're free. Stop watching me, democracy, you wanna copy me. Life's monopoly, go copy some land and some property. AP, rose, pink diamonds, wool. Whip up the soda, diamonds off the road. Keep watching me, whip up, still keep real and fame. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow evening at the on Sky Sports Box Office. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our second contest on to the scales, 6'3" light heavyweight. Please welcome now from Katowice, Poland, Bartłomiej Grafka.
Posting pictures on the gram and at you. Post it, secure the bag, lifestyle, really spend secure the bag. All these bad looking for attention. That ain't bad, fake bag, she pretended. That ain't bad. If you pay to get in your bag, then you win it. All these Jones sodas, then call me Quincy. Pop that seal, pop it, close that deal, close it. We in the field, yeah. Spread them bills, lay spill, on that lip. Maybach seat with the shitters, AP shifting gears.
AP on me iced out, tennis chains iced out, whole pointers round my neck.
So Bartłomiej Grafka, reigning Polish champion, 20 wins, 9 inside the distance.
Bad only, 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 bad only. Hit her for a minute, then I pass her to the homie. Hit her for a minute, then I passed her to the homie. I don't wanna see you when I wake up in the morning. Bad only, bad only.
Yo, 38 carats in my brush.
12 stones, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Olympic bronze medalist 2016 from Croydon, London, Joshua Buatsi.
The funk rhyming master blaster. 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 I get busy on them. I get busy on them. Until the break of dawn, I go overtime. 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 Until the break of dawn, I go overtime.
Perfect professional record. 4 contests, 4 wins, 3 wins inside the distance. Joshua Buatsi.
Until the break of dawn, I go overtime. Until the break of dawn, I go overtime.
12 stone, 10 pounds, 3 ounces. Joshua Buatsi.
Until the break of dawn, I go overtime. The funk rhyming master blaster. Until the break of dawn, I go overtime. The funk rhyming master blaster. rhyming master blaster, the funk 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 rhyming master, the funk rhyming master blaster, 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 the funk rhyming master blaster. I get busy on them, I get busy on them. The funk rhyming master.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow evening in the Principality Stadium. Bartolome Grafka, Joshua Buatsi. Our next contest onto the scales, 4 3-minute rounds in the Super Bantamweight division. Please welcome from Southampton, Ricky Little. £9.5 for Ricky Little. And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the scales, the 2010 Commonwealth Games gold medalist from Newport, Wales, Sean McGoldrick.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 quick, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel that not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so high but still so down to earth. Do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the out here holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. The motherfucker lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360
8 stone, 10 pounds, 1 ounce for Sean McGoldrick.
Yeah, really with the hits. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow evening at the Principality Stadium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first of our title contests for the vacant WBA International Lightweight crown. Please welcome, firstly, from West Vlaanderen, Belgium, Hakim Ben Ali.
What you twerking, bounce up, young pop, champagne, they know the face and they know the name. Drop that, what you twerking, work, bounce, work, what you twerking, bounce, what you twerking,
Hakim Ben Ali, a two-weight national champion with 19 wins from 24 contests, coming to the scales.
Go it, bust it open, show me what you twerk with. So, third, need a lap dance. I'm in that white ghost, chasing Pac-Man. 100 out the lot, I'll be bleeding, that's a rock. 100 large, bring a mop, cars tinted like a rock. Got a brain struck in my pocket, 30 chains on my collar. Got 2 drops, no mileage, top off like Wallace. And I'm
inside the limit, 9 stone, 8 pounds, 2 ounces for Hakim Ben Ali. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Welsh Wizard, Joe Cordina.
Why don't you tell me?
Joe Cardina undefeated, 6-0, 5 inside the distance. Also inside the limit, 9 stone, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow at the Principality Stadium and live on Sky Sports Box Office. Our next title contest onto the scales, the vacant WBA International Welterweight crown. Please welcome from Mexico, King Carlos Molina.
Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you all night dancing. Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing.
On the stage supervising for the World Boxing Association is Mr. Jesper Jensen.
Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you all night dancing.
And Mr. Ron Babbitt for the British Boxing Board of Control alongside the President, Mr. Charles Giles.
Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you all night dancing.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to our sponsors, William Hill, Manuka Doctors, StubHub and JD Sports. Carlos Molina steps onto the scales, former IBF Super Welterweight World Champion.
I wanna go dancing with you all night dancing. Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you all night dancing. Let's go dancing. I wanna go dancing with you all night.
10 stone, 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Carlos Molina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Sunderland, Tyne and Weir, Josh Pretty Boy Kelly.
We started. I like what we started. I don't wanna leave the party. Keep moving my body, keep moving my body. I like what we started. I don't wanna leave the party. Keep moving my body, keep moving my body. Fresh kicks when I step in. Lip gloss for a second. Ain't here to learn a lesson. It's an all-night session. 2 shots now I'm on it. A little something in my pocket. Straight vodka, no tonic. Come and tell me if you want it. Turn it up and then press rewind. I'll be doing it on
Josh Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, on to the scales. 2016 Rio Olympian, undefeated professional, perfect record. 5 contests, 5 wins, 5 KOs.
When you take control.
10 stone, 6 pounds, 5 ounces, both inside the limit. Josh Kelly.
Got me in the zone. Let my body go. Let my body go. Let my body go. I like what we started. I like what we started. I like what we started. I don't wanna leave the party. Keep moving my body. Keep moving my body. I like what we started. I don't wanna leave the party. Keep moving my body. Keep moving my body. I like what we started. 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 I like what we started.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow night on Sky Sports Box Office. Our next contest onto the scales, International Lightweight Contest. Please welcome, firstly from Mexico, Edson Ramirez.
We don't wanna go back to what we've been through. We don't wanna go back to what we've been through. We don't wanna go back, don't go back.
Hey, what kind of water is that? Just headache water, sleep water. Hey, what kind of shooters them display shit water? Hey, what kind of whips that came imported? Oh, you rockin' the bronze set, 40 pointers. You changing wheels out like new joints. Where you ahead of yourself? You done I did yourself. Dang it, hey. Pull up in a red rave. We so lavish.
I mean, young gunna. What up? We don't got no talk for these boys. Just shut up and bet up. The rolling on Ric Flair. My wrist is just wet up. Woo. The blood is called like what up.
Edson Ramirez, 21 contests, 18 wins, 8 inside the distance.
Can't pose with us. Can't pose, no. How the you say I owe you? You never grow with us. Diamonds in the ear got big. I told you. They dream me well, then plant the seed. And throw that stroll. All these
9 stone, 10 pounds, 8 ounces, Edson Ramirez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, former WBA lightweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of Manchester, Anthony $1 Million Crawler! Former two-weight English champion, former British champion, former WBA lightweight champion of the world, Anthony Crawler. Nine stone, 10 pounds, 6 ounces. 9-10-6, Anthony Crawler. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see them tomorrow night at the Principality Stadium, live on Sky Sports Box Office. And now we have the WBA Super World Bantamweight Championship. Please welcome the challenger, the executioner from Venezuela, Yonfres Parejo. 8 stone, 5 pounds inside the limit. And now time to welcome the champion from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Ryan Burnett.
Go. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
8 stone, 5 pounds, 8 ounces, Ryan Burnett.
Shorty, what you want, shorty, what you need. My never leave. Counting up some money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V. Got bottles, got I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
For my niggas with Bentley coupes and Rolexes, kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these just so reckless. Keep my on cruise, I'm talking naughty uptown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few tings. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. And you can stay up.
Thank you, gentlemen. The challenger, Jon Fez Parejo. The champion, Ryan Burnett. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our penultimate weigh-in of the afternoon for the vacant WBA Intercontinental and the WBO International Heavyweight crown. Would you please welcome, firstly, from Liverpool, David Price. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to our sponsors, William Hill, Manuka Doctors, StubHub and JD Sports. David Price stepping onto the scales, former English, British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion.
So do not test me, Rick Flood drip go woo on a 5790 spent the coupe on my wrist. Multi-million dollar, I'm a fool with the hits. Hop up in the lemon, drop the roof for the
18 stone, 3 pounds and 4 ounces, David Price. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome former world champion from Chekhov, Russia, Alexander Sasha Povetkin. 16 stone and 5 ounces for Alexander Povetkin. Thank you, gentlemen. We look forward to this one tomorrow evening. Heavyweight boxing. David Price, Alexander Povetkin.
William Hill sponsors Joshua vs. Parker live on Sky Sports Box Office.